Imani Tech is one of the best things you could add to a vehicle, considering Imani Tech gives you access to armor plating, which protects you from explosives for $150,000, front-mounted weapons, which are primary weapons on the front of your vehicle for $300,000, remote control units, which let you drive your car from anywhere for $235,000, slick proximity mines, which drops a mine which explodes into a puddle of oil for $135,000, and a missile lock-on jammer, which stops enemies from being able to lock onto your car for $400,000. So today we're going to go over the 6 best Imani Tech vehicles in GTA Online so you could spice up your garage even more. First up, we have the Ocelot Virtue, coming in at a price of about $3 million from Legendary Motorsport. This is perfect for the first spot because this car can be claimed completely free. To unlock it, all you have to do is complete the first and last those missions, and the car is going to spawn after the mission, and all you have to do is go and pick it up. With a top speed of 120 miles per hour, this car doesn't seem great, but considering that it has the second fastest acceleration, only being beaten by the Coil Cyclone 2 HSW, this is one of the better cars. The reason for this acceleration being crazy is because it's all-wheel drive and is completely electric. Another perk of the Virtue being electric is that it can take more missiles with its Imani Tech upgrades. Speaking of Imani Tech upgrades, let's go over which upgrades work with the Virtue, because not every upgrade works on every vehicle. So the Virtue has access to the remote control unit, missile lock-on jammer, slick proximity mines, and armor plating. So the only thing the Virtue doesn't have are the primary weapons. The next vehicle is the Bravado Buffalo STX, coming in at a price of $1.6 million from Southern San Andreas Super Autos. This car is normally over $2 million, so if you own an agency, the price drops down to $1.6 million. And if you're watching a video about Imani Tech, I would hope that you do have an agency. This is one of 2 muscle cars that I would recommend, and this is quite an impressive thing for the car because I despise muscle cars. With a top speed of 126 miles an hour, it's only beaten by other HSW vehicles in the muscle class of vehicles, which means it is pretty fast. And it also has really nice handling and is just overall nice to drive. The Imani Tech upgrades that come with it are armor plating, remote control units, missile lock-on jammer, slick proximity mines, primary weapons, and it comes with bulletproof windows on the base vehicle. So it has all of the Imani Tech upgrades and it has bulletproof windows. That's a cherry on top. Next, we have the Cannis Terminus at a price of $1.8 million from Southern San Andreas Super Autos. To explain why this one is so good, let me tell you guys a story. Back in the day, I only used to use supercars because they looked nice and were really fast. But recently, I've been trying to get into a bunch of different types of vehicles. So I've been using bikes more often, I've been using SUVs like the Tauros, and for off-roaders, I got the Terminus because it is by far one of the best off-roaders, mainly because it drives really nicely and has an amazing top speed. It also has great grip off-road and can drive surprisingly well on inclined planes. The Imani Tech upgrades that come with it are armor plating, remote control unit, missile lock-on jammer, and slick proximity mines. Next on the list, we have the Grotti Itali GTO Stinger TT, coming in at a price of $2.4 million from Legendary Motorsport. The Stinger TT has a top speed of 132 miles an hour, which is already pretty good, but it has a HSW variant, which you have to pay $1.4 million for. With this HSW variant, the top speed goes up to 168 miles an hour, which is completely crazy, and is one of the best top speeds out of all the HSW cars. The main drawback of this car is that the tires are made out of some Diddy grade baby oil because they have zero grip when you drive. The Imani Tech upgrades that come with it are armor plating, remote control unit, missile lock-on jammer, and slick proximity mines. Next up, we have the Imponte Duke of Death, which is completely free. So the Duke of Death is a good vehicle considering it's free because it's completely bulletproof as soon as you buy it. And out of this entire list, it is definitely the only budget option because it's free, obviously. And I would actually recommend this car for any new players because it's good for PvE because of the bulletproof armor that it comes with. As the Imani Tech vehicle, it's not that great because it only has a missile lock-on jammer, but considering that the Duke of Death has zero explosive protection, having a missile lock-on jammer does make it quite overpowered. Finally, we have the Bravado EVX, coming in at a price of $2 million from Legendary Motorsport. The EVX is an all-wheel drive electric muscle car, which I'm pretty sure this is the only electric muscle car. With a top speed of 119 miles an hour, it is pretty decent, but to make it even better, there is a HSW variant, which you have to pay $1.4 million for, which takes its top speed up to 145 miles per hour. Something else to note with this car is that it has has a fake sound, like when you start the car for some reason. I'm not too sure what the plan was for this, but the sound is there and I'm not too sure what to say about it. For the Imani tech upgrades, we have armor plating, remote control unit, missile lock-on jammers, and slick proximity mines. Well, the video's come to an end, so I feel like I should give my personal opinion on which one's the best here. Honestly, I think that the Bravado STX takes the #1 spot for me because it's such a nice drive considering it's a muscle car. And it's the only car on this list with all of the upgrades. And with that, the list is over. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something, and like always, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.